everyone, Adam here, back with another reaction for the channel, and this time, we're jumping into my favorite Aurora with some type of skin. You know what? Enough said, Aurora has new music out, so let's do it. Here we go, let's dive in. Super bloody excited for this. All right, let's go. I love all this with the mannequins, brilliant.
Hit me hard where I am soft.
Yes.
Should my heart reveal itself to be more than a muscle or a fist covered in blood? However much it feels to bleed, it's only temporary.
Wow. Nice. Nice. That build. The layering here is brilliant.
I guess I should build some type of skin.
Wow.
And let breath be air, and love the things I know might disappear.
Right.
And the last light of the sun, I let it slow me down. I'll crawl where everybody runs.
Nice.
We're good people, and we deserve peace. It's difficult, it seems. My God, it's alive.
Nice. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh, a dreamlike ending there. Wow. All right, well, we need to discuss that right now. I think what I really liked about that to start with is just there's so much classic Aurora in there, right? Like all of the layering of the vocals and like, you know, the little like sounds that she makes, the vocalizing and like the and like stuff like that. It's just beautiful. It is just that classic Aurora sound that we love. And then I loved all of that kind of like the dream sequence, like that kind of started at the beginning with that kind of hum in the background before like we went into the chorus. And then we also had like that towards the end of the song as well, where we kind of like faded into that dreamlike section at the end as well, which was just beautiful. But for me, this is just like, this very much returns to a lot of Aurora that I really love. And what I mean by that is that it very much focuses on telling that story of the song, like giving us that kind of, that moral, like that question to think about. You know, the song is like some type of skin. You know, it's talking about like differences around the world of how people may look, but on the inside, we are very much the same. You know, and like everyone deserves to have peace. And there's actually a lyric in there right at the beginning where everyone deserves to live in peace. And that's really applicable right now, especially with everything that's going on in the world in various different countries. And Aurora obviously sees that, and she's doing a lot to promote peace for people that are unfortunately victims of that. And that's incredible. You know, like that's what it's all about. Like Aurora is trying to generate this essence of why are people still hurting? Why are people still suffering? We should have peace by now where people are living in peace. And it's music like this that really does speak straight to that. It's classic Aurora and giving us like, you know, that message to think about within the song. And the song itself is incredible, you know, like just dynamically the way it flows, like the melody, everything like that. The construction of the song is fantastic. But with that kind of layer underneath the song, it kind of really is the driving force all the way through it, is brilliant. And everything you hear in the song, the construction of the song and everything that's going on is referenced back to that. And that's really clever songwriting, and that is Aurora through and through. Really, really is. I love the opening when we get like the build up into like the first chorus, the first time we hear the chorus, and it's just that big, like that higher vocal, ba, ba, and then we just kind of go straight in. And that like the layering of like behind the beat, ba, 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 and then the ma, it's just, it works so well. And like the energy of the whole piece just really picks up at that point. And then like when we go back into the second verse as well, and just everything is calm again, we still get that like beat in the background. It's a little bit softer, but it's just a soft beat in the background, keeping that tempo of the song. And then we come back into the verse again, and then the chorus again. And we get that little like bit of a bridge section in the middle there, which is quite experimental. It was very artsy in the music video in that section, which I'll go into in a second. And then we come back to that chorus again. But I do love that we don't just end on the chorus, just stop. We kind of like fade out into this beautiful dreamlike sequence at the end where we get like that lovely layering of Aurora's vocals. And we've heard that before in a lot of different songs that she's done. And it's beautiful. Aurora is a master of that craft of giving us like that dreamlike world that we step into sometimes and then bringing us back into the real world. And this song is the perfect bridge between that where, you know, we hear those kind of themes of like, you know, dancing on the moon and like living in like this dream world and exploring a different reality, but then bringing us back to the current reality and reminding us of what's actually happening in the world. And Aurora is a master of doing that. Really takes us on that journey and knows when to bring us back. And this song really, really does reference that beautifully. The music video, I think, is incredible. It's very simple, but also very meaningful. You know, like, it's Aurora and some mannequins. But what I love about it is everything that happens there is that, you know, she's showing, like, the connection that she has with these mannequins, which in essence are just, like, bodies. They're just strangers to her, right? Like, there's nothing there. But that's Aurora kind of saying, in, you know, my interpretation, she doesn't need to know these people, these humanoid-like figures, to know that they deserve peace as well. You know, and like, when she says some type of skin, again, doesn't matter skin color, doesn't matter race, anything like that. We all deserve to live in peace. And I love that this is referenced all the way through where like Aurora is the one moving, like obviously everybody else there is kind of standing still. And she's connecting people in that way. She's moving between people and interacting them in really different ways where, you know, she's like hugging some and she has like the hands over like her eyes and on her face. She has like a hand in her mouth at one point. And it's great. It's like fun, but also meaningful. And again, it's just great to see Aurora move. You know, she's such a naturally gifted mover in like her very specific way of dancing and performing, which I absolutely love. I eat it up. I love it. And again, like that section when she was weaving through, like dancing around, it's like whimsical fun. It's beautiful. And then again, that section where she like comes back and then runs towards the camera. But the artsy moment that I meant that I really liked was that kind of like the bridge section when like everything paused for a second and you saw the mannequin in the distance and then Aurora was standing away from it and everything was red for a second. And I loved that. It was really, really clever to do that. It was almost like a moment of, there's a couple of things there. And I think it could also be a moment of when like an atrocity's happened and it's like that kind of calm in the middle of the storm and you're kind of like realizing like what has actually happened, like what is going on. And you just see another figure before you and it is that sense of, is there trust there? Can I trust this person in front of me? And like the way that was filmed was beautiful. The way that Aurora was kind of coming around very slowly and like looking at this figure, it was all red. Is that danger? Is that no? It shouldn't be danger because we all should be living in peace, right? And like that was just a beautiful artistic moment within the music video. And then obviously that kind of drops back and we go to Aurora like moving around again, which was just beautiful. But I love this. Again, it's simplistic. It's Aurora in a room with mannequins, but it's so meaningful. And therefore, because of that, it's not so simplistic. Yes, like in the production, like let's get Aurora and some mannequins, of course, but the meaning behind it is worth everything. And that's the magic here. That's the magic in Aurora's music, and that's the magic in her music videos as well. So really, really great track. It makes me excited for the new album. Like, oh my God, we've got a new Aurora album dropping this year. And this is just a great highlight of stuff that we got to come, and I am super excited for it. But what did you think of Aurora's new track, Some Type of Skin? You know what to do by now. Please leave me comments down below with your thoughts. And if you have any other suggestions by Aurora that I somehow have not reacted to yet, then then please leave those down below as well. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Please come and subscribe to the channel if you don't already, and make sure you hit that bell icon as well. It's the fastest way to get new notifications when a brand new video like this drops. So I want to say a big thank you again to everybody who came back to the channel to remind me that Aurora has new music out. Believe me, I'm always there and I'm always ready, and I'll jump in and record exactly when I can. And as soon as this dropped, I was like, right, let's go, because Aurora, as we know, is my #1, and I need to get on that stuff immediately. And keep an eye on the channel because there will be another Aurora track coming up very, very soon. And let me know in the comments down below, have you pre-ordered Aurora's new album? I know I have, and I am super, super excited for it. Let me know that as well. But until next time, take care.